Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and I'm going to make no peak pork chops. I'm going to do 2 casseroles because I'm making a dinner for my friend who's sick at home and therefore she doesn't got to get up and cook. So I'm going to make her a casserole. I'm going to spray these pans real quick. And then I'm going to make us one. And here are my nice little pork chops, and they're bone in, and that's all right. I don't mind that. So with this, let me get a bowl. Yeah, we can use this. We'll use this. Okay. So with hers, we're gonna do cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to do cream of chicken on ours because, of course, John don't like cream of mushroom soup. But these are wonderful. These no peak pork chops. You just put them in your oven, 350 degrees, and you just let them cook for about an hour and a half. Don't open them up. Don't do nothing. Just let them cook. They'll come out wonderful. Okay, we're also going to do one cup of rice, and I'm using jasmine rice. We're going to do, it's equivalent to 1 package of onion soup mix, but this is our homemade. Remember the other day we made this? So we're going to do 3 tablespoons of this. Okay? I'm going to leave that right there because I'm going to use that too. And we are going to use, let's see, 2 cups. There we go. 2 cups of water. You could use broth, but it really isn't necessary because you got the onion soup mix in here. And you've got the mushroom soup in there. All right, we're just going to, this is so easy to put together, friends. And that seasoning from my homemade onion soup mix, the seasoning is beautiful in there, so I don't have to add any extra. But I am going to do some pepper. Hear her just a-talking? Ha! Okay. All right, so we're going to put hers in this container. I'm going to save that because I'm going to use that again. We're going to dump hers right down in here. Get all the rice out. Okay, now we're going to put that one aside. We're going to start with this next one here. We're going to do 1 cup of rice. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of onion soup mix. I'll put a nice bunch of pepper in there for ours. We're going to do the cream of chicken. We'll put that water in there. And then we'll do this cream of chicken. Now you can make it homemade if you want. I didn't have time. You could even do this with cream of celery, cream of anything really. Anything you want. And making your own, the homemade is the best, friends. But when you don't have a whole lot of time, it's okay. Okay, take care of this. Okay, I'm going to get this mixed up. I don't need to season it anything more beyond just a little pepper because there's salt and everything in my onion soup mix. And if you haven't seen that video, You got to watch that video. I give you all kinds of seasonings for your pantry and different seasoning blends, and it's wonderful. Okay. My oven is preheating to 350. Okay, there we go. We got that. All right, so now I've got, let's see, we're gonna do 2 pork chops. This one's a nice thick chop too. This one has got 2 smaller ones. All right. I'm not going to do any more than 2 because there's just her and her husband, and then it's just me and John eating. So we don't need any more pork chops, would be wasted. All right, so we're just going to cover these up. And remember, these are no peak, so you can't look in there. Don't touch them until an hour and a half is up. And then you'll be able to check them out. Okay, I'm going to put this one in here first. All right, now I'm going to do, oh, you know what? I did forget that on mine, and that's all right, but I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of this on the top of their chops. Beautiful. If you forget it, it's okay. It's still seasoned enough. All right, we'll get these cooked up. And I'm going to give this to her for dinner. I'm going to send her with some fresh farm eggs and some homemade bread. Okay, friends, Mr. Wayna got my pound of bacon. We're going to cook that up, and we're also going to cook up the burger. I've got in here, okay, I've got, these are 4 cans of pork and beans. This recipe, I'll put the recipe down there because she said I could share it. So, this calls for pork and beans and black, look at that, sticking to the thing. Black beans, I've got kidney beans, and I've got butter beans. John's favorite, pork and beans.
Survival food.
And you don't drain. The pork and beans are the only ones you don't drain. Okay?
Because they have sweetness in it.
Okay. So we're just going to mix these around a little bit. It doesn't matter. You don't have to, because it's going to go in a bigger pan, a bigger bowl, and get mixed up, because I've got the sauce and I've got the meat to cook. So that's a lot of beans. Oh, these are fantastic too. Beautiful. Oh, those beautiful beans. All right. We're going to put together, actually we're going to cook the bacon. I got to chop that up in little chunks and cook that, and then we're going to cook the burger. So we'll get that going. Look at that beautiful bacon. Normally I just do, oh, it's heavy. Normally I just do the bacon right in the oven, but I got stuff in the oven. So we're just going to chop that bacon up. And we're going to get it cooked up. That's beautiful. That's a pound.
what you said.
Yeah.
It tells you on the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where is it now?
Somebody said, Mr. Wayne, when you remember when we made the scallop potatoes, you said put bacon in them? They said, oh, he can't have bacon in them? He gets bacon in the beans. You'll like these. You had these beans down there, didn't you, at church?
I think so.
These are the ones Betty made. They're beautiful. Okay. We're gonna put them right over here in the pan. They will not stick even if it's cold. There, you can throw that out, mister. All right.
You got £1.17, $4.99.
Oh, a little over a pound. It's okay. We got a cat over here that thinks she's starving to death. And she's not, really. She's got all kinds of food. She might not like that kitty food, though. Ah! We might have picked out another picky kitty. Listen to her. All right, we're going to put this on the stove. I'll meet you guys here at the stove. Okay, friends. We're going to go ahead and we are going to, oh, that made a mess. We're going to cook this burger up. And this is 2 pounds of burger, and that's what it calls for because I'm doubling this recipe. And look at this mess that I made. All right. Okay, now I gotta put some onion in. Let's see here. I'm gonna put this right here. This one. Okay. All right. So, I've got this out. I'm going to break this up real quick, and then I'm going to put onion in there. I got onions already chopped and in the freezer. Okay, I'm just going to put those in there just like that. Okay, we're just going to let this cook up a little bit. I'm actually going to turn this down so it don't cook so fast and burn. And then we're going to put together our sauce for these. So that all we got to do is mix it all together and put it in the oven.
Well, friends, this is what you asked. I'm in here cooking bacon and hamburger stuff for this. I'm the perfect assistant.
He's a hoot. All right, we're going to make this sauce. And mind you, I'm doubling it. So I will put the recipe in the description box. But for mine now, I need a cup of packed brown sugar. Okay? Beautiful. And I need a cup of ketchup. We're going to do this the easy way.
Hey, you're ruining the shot, man.
The cat. That's all you hear is the cat. She's a hoot. What happened? Oh, there it is. Let's use this to scrape this out. These will be beautiful. They'll love them at church. Okay, now we're going to do mustard. I don't know if I can do it that way. Yes, I can. We're going to do, I need a third cup. I need a third cup. No, I won't fling it all over. I remember Mr. Wayna did that. All right, there's a third cup of mustard. And we need a third cup of vinegar, and I don't know. Oh, that's close enough. Ah, perfect. It's just a hair shy. Okay, we need 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Can you say that?
Chinese sauce.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire? What?
Worcestershire sauce.
There you go. You got it. Okay. Let's set that in the beans over there, and we're going to mix this up. See that?
Ooh,
We're going to give this a nice mix. And hopefully this is going to be big enough. I don't think so. We might need the Big Daddy bowl. Because you know me, I got to have lots of room to mix. Alright, I got to taste that. Let me get a spoon, mister. Okay. That would be really good, friends. That's good. Okay, I'm going to put this all away. I think maybe, just maybe, maybe not.
Did you catch that the kitty's name is the lady's name that was helping us the other day on our live stream?
Aw, he named the kitty after, he named her Jewel. And he said, let's call her Jewel. He said, that's the gal that was helping us on our live stream the other night. All right, I need a piece of paper towel.
I got it all colored.
Beautiful. Now, you know what you do with this? I'll show you.
All brown.
Okay, good. Now I just take a little bit of this because it's a little bit.
That's popping.
Yeah, shut it off. Did you
No,
shut
the
it off?
back one's popping.
Oh, shut that down. Okay. You're so wonderful.
Almost popped me in the eye and I had safety glasses on.
Okay, we're
You're
gonna
flopping
do this.
it all over.
And we're just gonna set this down in here. This is hot.
Yeah.
And just move that around and it'll absorb that grease with a piece of paper towel, and you don't have to drain it. Nothing. Beautiful. Okay. I'll throw it out. Okay, so now we need.
I think that's going to be more than that pan can handle.
Do you want to get the Big Daddy bowl?
No, that pan.
Oh. Oh no, it'll fit in that pan. That pan will be bigger than what you think it is. I think this will fit in here. I just need to get a good spoon for stirring it.
Want me to dump it?
Yeah, here.
I got a sleeve.
That's okay. Use this.
I'm a man. I use my sleeve.
I know you're a man. You're a good man. When you get that all scraped in there, I'll mix it all up. Because I don't have the biggest of bowls out here, I'm just going to mix it as I go. Beautiful. Just set that back on the stove. All right. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to mix this in here. How is the bacon doing?
That's right.
Oh, well, we gotta drain it out of there. We don't want that grease.
That's perfect.
Just move that around with your spoon. Okay. No. Perfect. Look at that. See, it's soaking it all up. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Here, let me do it. Now hold on. I'll put that in there for now. Let me get another one. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, that's good. Beautiful, mister. Look at these beans, people. These are good. And you know what's nice about this is the meat is all cooked. The beans are canned, so they're cooked. Everything basically is cooked. So we can taste this to make sure it's seasoned well enough without having to worry about, you know, salmonella, raw meat. That's it. Let me get my glasses. She says you need 1 pound of ground beef, a 1/4 pound of bacon. So we did 2 pounds of ground beef. Well, we did a whole pound of bacon and we only needed a half. So there's lots of bacon in here. A small onion. Well, I got onion that'll cook in these as they're in the oven. So I'm not worried about that. 2 cans of pork and beans. I doubled this. A can of kidney beans, a can of black beans, a can of butter beans, and then we use for the sauce, we use brown sugar, ketchup.
Did we double it?
Yeah, I doubled it.
Okay.
Brown sugar, ketchup, mustard, vinegar, and Worcestershire. See, it only called for a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I did a whole cup. I did a whole cup of ketchup. I did a 1/3 cup of prepared mustard, 1/3 cup of vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. So ours is good. Now we're going to bake for 1 hour at 350 degrees. And this does freeze well. She said, can use the kind of beans you like, and it does freeze well. Enjoy, Betty. Betty's a sweetheart. The only thing is I got more bacon than it called for, and that's okay. You could omit the bacon if you wanted to. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little taste of that. Now I'm going to give a spoon for Mr. Wayna. Okay, there's your spoon. Take a little taste. Mmm, those are good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, friends, those are fabulous. You've got to try that recipe. Those are good.
It's got good flavor.
Yes, it does. We are going to put just a little bit of pepper in there, though, because we all like pepper, you know. Okay, you mix that. Now, spray the pan. Okay, scoot it right over here. And this is how I will put it in there. See, they'll all fit in there. You know what? We can keep a little bit out for us. We don't have to get this chucked right full. What do you think? Should we put some in the freezer for us?
It's up to you. You think that's enough for the church people?
Oh, I think that's a plenty for the church people. Now, let me get a little dish for those. All right. Perfect. Now you could freeze these just the way they are, because again, everything's cooked. And then when you want to use them for a later meal, I want to scrape that out. When you want to use them for another meal,
You want my spoon?
no, I got this. You can just flip them in the oven after they're thawed. For about 1 hour is what she says. Cook them for an hour. Look at that. We even got a small meal, freezer meal for ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to cover these. With my foil. You do that little one now. Sweet little one. Perfect. Oh, did you see that? Okay, now these guys these are going to go out in the sun porch for another half an hour because we got our no-peak pork chops and we don't got room for all this right now. So these are going to go out in the sun porch where it's cool for a half hour, and then we'll flip them into the oven when the pork chops are done. And we'll see you when that happens. Okay, our pork chops are done. We gotta put Julie's up here because we're gonna run those to her with all the rest of the goodies. Oh, will you get that board? There we go. All right. Look at how gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Look here. This is mine. I'll get you a nice big old pork chop. Look at that beauty.
Oh, we're gonna eat dinner for
Well, why don't you try it? Mmm. Wonderful. Okay, there's your fork and your knife. Thank you, Jesus. food, our health, and our blessings. Amen.
Amen.
All right, now. Ooh, this is screaming hot. It smells divine, friends. Mmm. That is good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's our fresh pork that we purchased. Beautiful. Oh, they're going to like theirs. There's another big pork chop in there for you, too. Mmm. Beautiful, friends. I know I nibbled off my pork chop, but take a look at how beautiful that is. That little piece of pork chop and that gorgeous rice. On my absolute divine fine china. Ha! I like our fine china. Makes doing dishes easy. Okay. I want to take one more taste of this. And then I got to put my stuff together to send. Mr. Wayne is going to take my friend her casserole, her no-peak pork chops. I'm also going to give her about 4 dozen eggs because I got like 15 dozen eggs in my fridge on my market stand. And I'm going to give her some fresh bread. So she'll be okay for a couple of days. And with the beans, I said we were going to put the beans in the oven after the pork chops came out. But you know what, friends? Those beans only take an hour to bake, and I think I'm going to bake them in the morning instead so that they're still hot for church. And I won't have to reheat them and take a chance of them getting dry. So the beans are out in the sun porch where it's freezing cold out there. That's where they're going to stay, and then tomorrow morning we'll bake them. So we're going to go, friends. I hope you enjoyed our video with us. You have a wonderful night. We'll put the recipe for this in the description box as well as the beans. I won't forget that. We'll see you in the next video, friends. And as always,
Thanks for watching.